hence the use of spies, of whom there are 5 classes. 1 local spies, 2 inward spies, 3 converted spies, 4 doomed spies, 5 surviving spies. When these 5 kinds of spy are all at work, none can discover the secret system. This is called divine manipulation of the threads. It is the sovereign's most precious faculty. Having local spies means employing the services of the inhabitants of a district. Having inward spies, making use of officials of the enemy. Having converted spies, getting hold of the enemy's spies and using them for our own purposes. Having doomed spies, doing certain things openly for purposes of deception, and allowing our spies to know of them and report them to the enemy. Surviving spies, finally, are those who bring back news from the enemy's camp. None should be more liberally rewarded. In no other business should greater secrecy be preserved. 1. 5 classes of spies. Local spies. Use inhabitants of the local area to gather information. Inward spies. Employ officials within the enemy's ranks. Converted spies. Turn enemy spies to work for your side. Doomed spies. Deliberately mislead the enemy with false information through spies who are set up to be caught. Surviving spies. Send spies into the enemy camp to gather information and return with it. 2. Effective spy network. Combined use. Employing all 5 types of spies ensures a comprehensive and secretive intelligence system. Value of spies. Spies should be highly trusted, well rewarded, and their activities kept in utmost secrecy. In Chinese chess, Xiangqi, the concept of using spies can be translated into gathering and using information strategically. 1. Types of information sources. Local spies, observation. Carefully observe the overall positioning and movements of your opponent's pieces. Use the information from the board to anticipate their strategies. Inward spies, opponent's mistakes. Take advantage of any mistakes or predictable patterns in your opponent's play. Exploit these to gain an advantage. Converted spies, learn from opponent's strategies. Learn and adapt strategies used by your opponent, turning their tactics against them. Doomed spies, feints and traps. Use deceptive moves to mislead your opponent into thinking you have a certain strategy, leading them into traps. Surviving spies, post-game analysis. After each game, analyze your opponent's strategies and your own performance. Use this information for future games. 2. Building an effective strategy. Comprehensive approach. Combine observations, adapt strategies, exploit mistakes, and use deception to create a well-rounded and unpredictable game plan. Secrecy and reward. Keep your strategic planning and insights confidential. Reward yourself with better preparation and study to continuously improve your skills. 3. Practical steps. Observe and record. Keep track of common openings and responses used by your opponent. Note any weaknesses or repetitive patterns. Exploit weaknesses. When you notice an opponent's mistake or a pattern, use it to your advantage by planning a counter-strategy. Use deception. Occasionally use moves that disguise your true intentions, leading your opponent to misjudge your strategy. Analyze and adapt. After each game, review the moves and strategies. Understand what worked and what didn't, and adapt your future gameplay accordingly. By applying these principles, you can enhance your ability to gather and use information effectively in Chinese chess, leading to more strategic and informed gameplay.